I like that. Honey. That is, really white. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing this gorga day? So we are here and we are back from Tennessee. I have been in Tennessee the past 12 days. Filming a Snapchat show. Honestly, I'm so excited for it to come out, by the way. Like, I'm so stoked. I like the stories we got to capture and like talk to and people coming out, and it was so fucking cool, and I'm so excited for the show to come out in like July. And I'll let you guys know, of course, when the show is out so you guys can see like some of these stories because they're so incredible. But anyway, we're gonna, get right back into the... Look at the shirt from Dickies. This little gay shirt. This little pride moment. I'm like, let me just wear a little pride flag. So I thought it would be fun to come here and sit down and test some new makeup. I've been gone for, again, 12 days. There's been so many makeup launches in these past couple, 2 weeks. So I'm like, I have to come back, test some makeup. I'm so curious about so many different things. I have a basket. I have a little beachy basket right here. We have, of course, the Glamlite X Mikayla, which I'm so excited to try out. We have some Be Perfect Scepter X the Vivian. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to use this palette since I will be using the Mikaylas, but I just wanted to give it a quick shout out because I think the Vivian is such an incredible, talented drag queen, and Be Perfect has such cool formulas. Like, they're dope. So I want to show them off. We got some Hello Kitty X Colourpop, some new makeup by Mario, some Jaclyn Cosmetics blush moments. We have a ton here that I want to try out and test. And so that's what today's video is going to be. We're going to be testing out and trying out so much new shit. Period. And I'm so excited to be back, to be able to be filming and just be back in general. Like, when I saw Zay yesterday, I was like freaking out. She was freaking out. We were both freaking out. I miss Boba so fucking much too. Anyways, you guys, so that's today's video is gonna be. As always, if you guys don't like this video, if you guys don't like me, please don't fucking watch it. You know the drill with that. But if you guys do like this video, if you guys like testing new overhyped makeup, if you guys like the gays.
Gay kid? Yeah, straight kid.
Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. And leave a little comment down below. I would really, really appreciate that. But yeah, let's go and get into today's video testing new hyped ass fuck makeup. So I have a ton of products here, you guys. Obviously, we have so many new goodies that have launched. But I'm gonna go in first with a primer that's brand new. This is from Artist Couture, which is Mac Daddy, Angel Marino's brand. Shout out to Mac Daddy. I fucking love you, you know I do. That's my bitch right there. This is Artist Couture Prep and Glow Blurring Perfection Primer. And I got this and I was so excited to try this out. Obviously, I haven't used it at all yet. And I can automatically see right away there's a glow to it. When I oh yeah, there's like a sheen. Oh, she's glowy. She's a glow girl. Oh, it smells good. It smells like smells like vitamin C. I like that. It feels incredible. It doesn't give you that silicone feeling at all. Doesn't feel silicone. Doesn't feel like that silky consistency. But I feel like it's still very smoothing, and it's obviously very, very, very brightening. And it gives you a nice sheen to the skin. Let me look at the mirror up close and see about the blurring, because I don't know if there's a blurring effect necessarily, whereas it's more of like a glowing effect rather than blurring. You know what? There's a little bit of a blurring effect. There definitely is. And the cool thing about this glow, you guys, there's not like glitter. There's like no glitter on my skin at all. There's no kind of weirdly, thick, dense glow particles. It's not that at all. They're much, 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 much more finely milled than a lot of glowy kind of primers. So I really, really, really like that a lot, actually, and it feels incredible. I wouldn't say it's super blurring. There's a little bit of a blur effect, but nothing crazy because of course there is a sheen to it. Usually things with sheen will emphasize a lot of texture, pores, things like that. So there's a little bit of a blurring effect, but not a ton, but it feels incredible. It's super, super glowy. I actually really like it a lot. It felt gorge. Look how shiny my hands are. I feel like E.T. Anyway, guys, let's move on. We're going to put some foundation on. And I don't actually have any new foundations I want to try out or concealer. So I'm going to go and put those on really quickly. And we'll be back to put some more base products on. Okay, guys, so here's the base. We have some foundation and concealer on. And I can actually see that glowy primer through it, but not heavily. I don't like super, super glowy products underneath it because I'm more oily. So I don't like for it to be super glowy, insane. But I feel like there's a nice glow to my skin without it looking heavy. And I'm wearing a mattifying foundation. I'm wearing the Too Faced Born This Way matte foundation. So the fact that my skin looks this glowy and natural looking, I think is fucking incredible. And I think it has a lot to do with that primer. Kind of sickening. Let's go in with some cream products now. We have the Makeup by Mario. He just came out with a new line. This is the Soft Sculpt Shaping Stick. And they're little... I didn't know it was on the other side. Okay. Wait, I unboxed the Pure Box and I was like, dang it, I didn't get the little brush to go with it. But I was like, darn it, whatever, it's totally fine. It's in the thing. Why didn't I know that? Am I a fucking idiot?
Thanks a lot, you idiot.
Idiot, dude. Okay, well, I'm grabbing the shade Light, and I'm gonna go ahead and sculpt my face. Just a little. Oh, they are, they are pigmented. Honey bunches of oats. They are dense. So they're definitely a dense, like creamy consistency. I'm excited to like pat it in. Okay, hold on. Let's work quick here. Okay, we have this little, I like little balls on it. See that? They're like lifted little balls. I love that. You guys know how I feel about balls. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and pounce this in. Blend this little bad boy. Look at that. It's blending so. Honey, look how easy that's blending. Is it my shade? I don't know. Okay, so you know what? When I blend with the brush and I pat it in with the beauty sponge, I feel like it looks so gorgeous and so diffused. I really like that. But look how it's like literally effortless. When I do it with the little fucking balls, man, I'm scared it's gonna like take off my base, but it's not. Like it's absolutely not doing it. I think this might be a little bit warm for me, personally. Might be a little bit warm. I would probably prefer something a little bit more on the neutral side, just because I feel like this is warm, but it looks like really pretty, and I'm just gonna like kind of pat this in. I'm gonna go in with the sponge after. The product itself is actually very pretty. It blends so gorgeously. It's definitely on the more dense side. It's like a full coverage cream, very like thick cream, but it doesn't dry down on your face quickly. It like gives you like a good amount of time to blend. Like it's not the type of like product that's gonna go on. It's gonna be streaky. Like it's not that at all. There's a nice diffusion going on. This might have gone a little bit far in. Wow, I might have put too much actually. Like who would have known?
Who would have thought? Not me.
I did not know it'd be like that intense. But I think that looks gorgeously diffused. I'm gonna go and take a little bit more of the foundation, just kind of plop that around my skin, just because I feel like it's a little intense. There we go. This little guy it takes the product far. Baby, I didn't, this just, I don't know, it just like, I feel like it really took the product far and really nicely. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Do I make sense? Do I make sense? And now I'm just gorgeously diffused. Here we are. Now that's blended and I feel like the color is really nice. I do like it. I feel like at first I was like, oh my god, this is like too warm for me. I'm not gonna like it. But now that it's blended in, I actually think that looks really pretty, and it's not too warm for me. I think it's a nice color for sure. But that's pretty. Shade Light. So now I'm gonna go in with some cream blush. I haven't set my under eyes or anything by the way yet, because I want to go in with some cream stuff. We have a lot of creams to celebrate. We have the Jaclyn Cosmetics creams. We have these cream sticks, cream to powder. And we also have the Dominique Cosmetics cream blush. We have 2 cream blushes here, and we're gonna use one on each cheek. We got this is in the shade Swoon. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little, a light little, that is so pigmented. Holy shit. Okay, cool. And I'm gonna go ahead and just plait that in. Okay, it blended out. It was good. It worried me for a split second.
I was really scared.
There was the moment I was a bit worried. I said, huh? Let me take some on the actual sponge itself, because it is really pigmented, you know? Ooh, see, look at that. Diffused. When I use this again, I'm not going to be going in with it like and just like dee. That didn't work. I felt like it was starting to get, it was like a little patchy, a little streaky. That worried me for a split second, but when I'm patting it in with a sponge, it looks gorgeous and so diffused and so pretty, and it's not disrupting my foundation at all. Look at that. That's stunning. Would I recommend going in with the stick itself? No. I think it just dried down pretty quick. I was like, okay. Like it goes on really emollient and nice. With my finger, it blended out gorgeously. I can feel it's very powdery though. I don't know, maybe it just dried on my face quick. What happened? Looks really pretty on the cheek though. Looks really pretty on the fucking cheek. Once I did it with the sponge itself. Maybe I would say go in with a brush or sponge with the product. I wouldn't necessarily use it directly on my face. Didn't like how that looked. I got worried it was like not blending for a second. I was like, what's happening? So I like it. I think it's really pretty, and I think it looks gorgeous on the skin, but definitely going with the sponge or with the brush. So let's go with Kristen Dominique's cream blush. I have swatched this with my finger. I haven't swatched it yet. I'm gonna do a little bit of this. We're gonna pat this in with a sponge. So this one is definitely more on the, as you guys can see, emollient creamy side. This one is a cream to powder. So this one is not that. This is literally like a cream to cream. It stays creamy. It's fucking wet. Baby, that's wet on my skin. So it's gonna give you like that glass-like wet blush appearance. How does it look? I feel like on the skin, they both look like really good. Like I feel like they both look honestly really similar. This is in the shade Warm Peach. Looks pretty, very glassy, more emollient, more like wet looking on this side, and this side is a little bit, it's still wet looking of course, but it's a little bit less wet looking. Okay, so what are we thinking? We have the cream products on. Everything's creamed up. So let me just give you my opinion on the cream products really quickly. So when it comes to the Dominique Cosmetics Warm Peach, this is a gorgeous color. Honestly, it goes on stunning. It's very, very creamy. However, this is definitely going to be one of those products that if you're like dry, you're going to love it because it's going to give you that really glossy, wet appearance. That's kind of how this is like a balm. It's like a blush balm in a way. If you're more on the oily side, I would probably go with the Jaclyn Cosmetics one because it really gives you that cream to powder finish. I was a little worried when you go on with the stick. I feel like it went on and it like stuck, and I was like, it stuck to my skin. But when I used it with the sponge, it looked gorgeous and it blended out gorgeously, and it gave me a much more calmer version, like a more dried down version of the Dominique Cosmetics one. So if you're more on the oily side, I would recommend the Jaclyn Cosmetics one. When it comes to Mario's product, I'm gonna have to use it more. I feel like there's more of a learning curve with it. I feel like I might have used too much or didn't use like the right base products underneath it because I was like just like kind of struggling making it work. But it did look gorgeous once I blended it out and I got to that point. I think I just might have used too much product, but I think it looks really, really good now. I just need to use it more. I feel like this is more of like I need to continue and test it out, and we shall see. So let's go ahead and set the rest of my face. I set my under eyes really quickly, but let's go ahead and use the Artist Couture powder. This is the Creme Brulee Multi-Use Beauty Powder. I'm gonna take some of this and I'm gonna put it on the center of my face. Just gonna see what it does. I'm curious. That is literally gorgeous. It completely, obviously mattified me, but like also blurred out my pores. Honey. And it's like a soft powder. It's not like a thick powder at all, but that looks so nice. Oh my God, I love this powder. It's so like blurred. It's blurred. Oh, this is sickening, bitch.
I'm obsessed.
Just set, this is on a Morphe MX Ariel, of course, a 3.2. Definitely the best brushes that Morphe's ever created. It feels so smooth and it just like gives you this stunning like matte appearance without it looking dry. It's like almost like a matte foundation, to be honest, like because it's giving you like some coverage. Like it helped me with my skin. This color might not be my color. Creme Brulee might not. I think I need to go one lower. But I think that looks really pretty. Wow, I like that powder. And it's not drying. It's like a nice powder without it feeling like powder. It doesn't feel like anything's on my skin. Me gusta mucho. That sounds inappropriate. And you know I like that. Anyway, let's go into some bronzer really quickly, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and take this. This is the Soft Sculpt Bronzer by Mario. And I'm gonna just bronze out my skin a little bit, a little hair of bronzer. This is in the shade Light to basically reinforce the light cream we put down. I like to obviously reinforce my creams with powders. And I'm just gonna kind of see how this goes on. Is anything happening? Is there a sheen to my skin or am I crazy? I like the color of this more than like the cream because I feel like it gives me more of a neutral tone. Yeah, I can see something now. Okay, yeah, I just had to build it up a little bit. It's definitely a lightweight bronzer. This is not like full pigment right away, which you guys know I'm fucking obsessed with. It just took me a second to realize, I'm like, wait, am I crazy or is anything going down? But it is, and it actually has a sheen to the skin. There's a little bit of sheen, there's a little bit of a glow with it. It's not a full matte. It's a satin bronzer. Oh, I can see it more on the cheek now. Yeah, I see it more now. Yeah, I can see it much more now. Okay, that's actually really pretty. You know what? I think I might have to go a shade darker though, because I feel like it might be a little bit too light for me. What the heck? The formula is really pretty. Bitch, it blended so good. It has that. I bet it blended so nice because it has that sheen. It's so like it's not pigmented. This is not a pigmented formula. This is not like a, you know, go in, it's like powder. It's not that at all. This is the kind of formula that's very like Marc Jacobs Tantastic, where it's like it takes building and you slowly build it up. And those are my favorite kind of formulas. I will say I wish it was a little, like slightly more pigmented than it was. So I was like, what the heck? I had to build like 4 layers later. But it's so lightweight that it doesn't cake up. I can keep building and building and building, and it doesn't seem like there's more powder going on my skin. It's just like there's more color going on my skin, which I think is fucking gorgeous. So again, a win. I like this one immediately more than the cream product of his, because I just like powders more. I'm just more used to it. But I really like that. Holy shit. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna go with a powder blush as well. I'm gonna take the Jaclyn Loverboy Luminous Rouge Blush. These are loose blushes, which I don't think I've ever seen before. So I don't know how I feel about that. How do you guys feel about it? I saw it and I was like, whoa, loose blush. I feel like it's innovative. You know, it's a little bit redundant, potentially, but it's innovative. Ooh. I think it looks really, really pretty. It's definitely building. It's more intense than I thought it was gonna be, but I think it's just kind of building on top of that blush. But I feel like it gives you a nice satin sheen. I mean, It's glowy, but it's not like luminous. Definitely not luminous. It's glowy. Okay. I was expecting more luminous for some reason. I don't know why. I was expecting more luminosity, but it's more of a subtle glow. I mean, I think it's pretty for sure. I just, honestly, I don't think I like powder blush. I just don't think that's like my thing. It can definitely be seen as innovative for sure, more of an innovative product, but I don't know if I would like want loose blush, which is totally fine. It's just my prerogative. I just don't want loose blush per se, but I do think that there's definitely something in her collection for everyone because there's pressed, cream to powder, luminous, loose. There's definitely something for everyone. I would probably stick to the pressed blushes personally, but I do think that it's a definite innovative idea. And it looks gorgeous on the skin, like for sure. It like definitely topped it nicely. And I also love a good top. Wow, we are just fucking blushy, aren't we? Let's go in with some highlighters. I want to use two different ones. I have the Mikayla X Glamlite pressed highlighter right here. I'm so proud of Mikayla. Son of a bitch. That's my bitch right there. I'm so proud of Mikayla, honestly. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but me and Mikayla are actually, like, friends. Like, we're actually friends. And we, like, chat often. And she's honestly just as cool as you would expect her to be. Like, she's just as cool in text as she is online. So if you're a fan of Mikayla's, like, know that in real life, she's dope as fuck, too. Like, behind the scenes, like, she's really, really cool. I'm so bummed I didn't get to meet her when she was dropping these off in LA. I'm gonna break this. I almost broke it. Wait. Okay, you know what? I underestimated my own strength. I overestimated it. Anyway, I'm gonna go in with this. This is her highlighter, and it is in the shade. I don't think there's a shade on here. That's totally okay, because it's only one in the collection. It's their pressed highlighter, and I just want to try it out. I've never used Glamlite's highlighters before. Excited to try it. Let me do a little spritz of a little mist. A little misting. Just to give me a little bit of a little glower back to the skin, or just some wetness to grasp onto. Ew, it makes whenever I spray setting spray, it makes my arms feel crunchy. Ugh, with my arm hair. Okay, anyway, shut the fuck up. Let's go in with this highlighter. Oh, honey. Holy shit, this is blinding. And it's like that kind of like soft sheen blind, where it's like, holy fuck, blinding from the side. Like, it's a sheen and it's not chunky. Look at when I look on. I mean, yeah, it might be a little bit light for me, and there's a little bit of like, you can see a little bit of a lightness when I'm looking forward, but it's not crazy at all. Like, not at all. It has a really, really, really gorgeous sheen. It's so strong. Oh my goddess. That is everything. Swatching it. That's what it looks like right here. It's like a really icy white highlighter. Will it work on a ton of different skin tones, like tan and dark skin tones? I'm not exactly sure. It has a really, really nice sheen to it. There's not a lot of base, which is nice because that gives you, again, that like not crazy white cast. So I think it could work on a lot of different skin tones. I'm not exactly sure. You'd have to try it out yourselves. But I think that formulation-wise, you guys would really, really, really like it. Feels gorgeous, super, super thin and lightweight, but like packs a punch. I absolutely love it. Now it's going with the highlighter. On this side, I'm gonna take the Mario Golden Soft Glow Highlighter. I've heard really good things about these highlighters though, to be honest. So I was excited. I'm gonna use the other side of the brush. I'm gonna use Golden. Oh my God. Y'all did not fucking play for highlighters. Holy shit, you guys aren't playing any games with highlighters, are we? Glamlite X Mikayla, period. It's gorgeous. Let me use that on that side. And Mario's is stunning. Like, you guys both came in here and decided to slay my face. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, hello. They're fucking great. They're both stunning. I wasn't like expecting them to both be this good, but I'm pleasantly blown away. Scoot in a little bit so you guys can see what it looks like. As you guys can see, there's like not glitter on my skin. Like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, there's not glitter particles, there's not glitter chunks. It's not like it's flying everywhere. It's literally just like gorgeous, like high reflective sheen. It almost looks glassy on the skin. And then same with Mario's. Again, really, really, really glassy, intense. No glitter at all, just a high reflective sheen. I like them both a lot, like a lot. I mean, when I'm looking on forward, you can see a little bit of highlighter on the sides, of course. There's a little bit of a white cast, but it's not that bad. Both of them are fantastic. Of all of Mario's products I've tried so far, the highlighter is my favorite. It was just shocking. Like, it shocks me. And if Mikayla's palette's anything like the highlighter, I'll be fucking blown away. So both of them absolutely slayed me. They slayed me. Like, I'm a little gooped. I'm a little gagged, I'm a little gooped. I'm gonna do my brows off camera, you guys, really quickly. And we'll come back, we're gonna use some eyeshadows on the eyes. But so far, I'm pretty blown away with my face. I think it looks great. Obviously, it's a little intense. I have a lot of blush on. For sure, I definitely look, you know, like I'm full coverage and intense. But I think it looks so pretty. I really do. I think it looks gorgeous. So I hope you guys like it through the camera. Let me know what you guys think on camera. I feel like any kind of weird patchiness I was getting from the cream products has gone away completely. And everything's looking Stunning. Stunning. Okay, guys, so we are back, and the brows are filled. Back in the brows are filled. Back in the brows are filled. Back in the brows are filled. Anyway, you guys, I have a quick question. What would you guys do if I stopped doing back in the brows are filled? Our single, our hit single for this channel. I'm just curious, like, would you guys be sad if I stopped doing back in the brows are filled? Would you be sad if I stopped back in the brows are filled? Like, I feel like it's a bop, but like, would you be sad? Anyway, let's move on to eyes now. Brushes wise, I'm also gonna be using these new brushes from Melt. Melt came out with like a new eyeshadow palette and some new brushes that I thought would definitely give a little bit of a whirl, a swirly. So thank you to Melt for sending these bad boys over to me. I love Melt. I think Melt's just like such a cool brand. So let's go ahead and prime our eyes because we're gonna be going in with some shadow. I'm gonna take this is like glamlite icing eyeshadow base. I've never tried this before, but it's giving me very like P. Louise base fantasy. So I'm hoping it's like that because I do think that the P. Louise one is pretty. So let's try some of this little beachy eye base, you know? Little eye candy moment. Oh wow, that is really white. In the shade Vanilla. It has a nice like medium coverage to it. Like it's not super full coverage, but it has a nice medium coverage to it, and it's like a little bit lighter than I was expecting, which I like. A little bit more lightweight. Feels thick at first, but it blends out really easily. I like. Okay guys, so for eyeshadow, we're going with Mikayla X Glamlite. Why did I forget that name for a second? So the packaging has like this really pretty glitter effect inside. It's literally glitter and purple, which I feel very is Mikayla's vibe anyway. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and we're gonna try some of these shits out. I feel like I wanna go with the greens. I don't know what's coming over me. But I'm gonna go and swatch some of the shimmers really quickly just so you guys can see what they look like on my hand. Swatching the shade Accent right here. This is what it looks like. It has like a really nice foiled effect. I'm gonna do a couple on my arm, hold on. So when I'm swatching the shades, they're very wet. It's more of an emollient, oily consistency. They almost feel like a cream. We got some swatches up here. Just wanna show you a couple of the shimmer option swatches. They swatch gorgeously, high reflection, super pretty. I would say Accent, which is the first one, probably had the least amount of base to it, so it didn't swatch as intense as the rest, but they are gorgeous and super reflective. So I'm gonna go in with the shades. Oh my God, I don't know. Oh, I wanna do purples, but I wanna do green. I feel like I do purple all the time. That's like Barney. I can't do Barney, one of the other shades that was speaking to me. That's really pretty. So, okay guys, really quickly, with these shades, they have a very emollient, oily kind of consistency. They feel like a cream. So when you are going to go in with shades like this, use an eye primer. Use an eye base. Make sure it's something that kind of helps keep oils at bay, because usually shadows like this, they tend to crease easier when you aren't priming your lids because of the amount of oil, the amount of bases in it, which is good. It makes it like a super high reflection, super high shine, feels incredible. But just know that usually shadows like this that are really wet and creamy and feel like super glidey, almost like a cream, a lot of times they will crease if you do not prime your lids and you have oily lids. This is really meant for people with oily lids. If you don't have oily lids, you're fucking chilling. But if you don't, that's just a side note as I'm feeling them myself. They're really emollient, really creamy, and they feel incredible, but definitely use an eye base for them. So let's go in with some of these bitches, man. Let's do, I'm like Loop. I'm feeling Loop right now. Loop is like this really cool, right here. See this? It's like this, like, I can't even describe the shade to be honest, but we're using Loop. We're using Loop into the crease and has a gorgeous pigmentation to it. Greens, I would say, transparently, are probably the hardest shades to make. For me, those for in my, not with my knowledge and my know-how and my brand, they've been the hardest for me to make. So the fact that this is such a great green is amazing. I'm taking a little bit of that yellow above it too, just to blend out. I just kind of want something a little blown out moment right here. Look at that. Looks, I mean, it's fucking gorgeous. Come on now. It's Mikayla. She's not gonna do you guys dirty. She's not doing you dirty. Look at that, you guys. Like, honestly, it's stunning. Feels nice and smooth. Picks up gorgeously. It's great. I'm thinking, oh my God. One of the shades is named Stunnin'. Stunnin'. It's stunning. Okay, anyway, I'm taking the shade Stunnin'. How does Mikayla say stunning? I'm sure she's like stunning. I love it. This is the shade. It's literally stunning. Stunning. And I'm putting that on the lid. Holy fuck, this is stunning. It actually is stunning, but it's named Stunning as well. This is so pretty. Why am I doing a look like this right now? I don't know. This palette is inspiring me. I love palettes that kind of give you the vibes to like want to play. Does that make sense? Like I love palettes that do that inspire you. You know, very like Life's a Drag vibes. Like that kind of like color story that makes you want to play excites me as a person that consumes makeup and uses makeup and all that stuff. Like I love it. I do wish it was like a bit of a darker green so I can like deepen that green up a bit more. I would like to deepen that a bit, but honestly it's stunning as is. Stunning. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Like a matte green. I want like a deeper of a matte green. A little bit more like an army, deep army green. That's beautiful. Like honestly. I love it. I fucking love it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eyes off camera. And let me swatch Bonehead too because that looks pretty right here. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. I know Mikayla and Glamlite worked so fucking hard on this, so if you guys snagged the palette, I'm sure you guys are gonna fucking love it, because honestly, so far, I'm very impressed. I literally only used 3 shades, and like, it looks fucking great. Like, are you joking? The only thing I would feel like I'm missing, like, the only thing I'm missing is almost like a highlighter shade, like a really, really pale white kind of highlighter, or even like a pale gold. That's, I think, the only shade that I would be missing in this palette. That would feel like, oh, I would like a little bit of a lighter golden shade to highlight my inner corner. But other than that, the palette's fucking awesome. The palette's fucking awesome. It's gorgeous. Okay, guys, I'm gonna go do my eyes off camera. I'm gonna finish them off, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so this is the final look that I decided to come up with using Mikayla's palette, which I think turned out, honestly, really, really cool. I'm also using her lashes, too. This is in the style Code Orange. This is the style of the two that I liked the most. It's a nice, fluffy, fluttery pair that's really dense on the outer corner. By the way, you guys, off camera, what I decided to do is I decided to go with my Barney Fantasy. Okay, I wanted to go purple green, period. I used Patu and Frisky and Immaculate on my lower lash line. That's what I did. And then my inner corner, I used Simpin. By the way, random side note, the shade Simpin is very creamy. Like when you touch it, it feels like a dough. It's not like the other shades. It's very, very Play-Doh-y, which is fine. It's just something just to note. That's not gonna be, consistency-wise, it's not the same as the rest. The other ones are a little bit less creamy than that, but I think it turned out great. And I put a little bit of her highlighter actually in the inner corner to really boost up the look. Oh my God. And off camera, I actually put the shade from the Vivian X Be Perfect. I used the shade Mossy, which is exactly like what I wanted. Like the shade Mossy was exactly like what I was like thinking, like what I wanted to go in with to deepen the outer corner. And that's exactly what I did. And it worked gorgeously. I love this look. I feel very Maleficent too. Maleficent, Barney, you know, either or. Anyway, let's go in with some lip products now. Lip products, guys, we got a couple. We have the new Hello Kitty X Colourpop, which I thought was so cute. These are the glowing lip balms. Grabbed one of those. Grabbed some Armani, I don't know what this is. Lip Maestro Velvet Lip Color. Some Colourpop Luxe glosses, a new lip oil. We have, of course, Mikayla's lip product. We got a couple. I'm gonna see which one I wanna try. Let's go in with the balm first, just to see what it goes on like, the little Hello Kitty balm. These are so fucking cute to me. Are they gonna be a lot of coverage? We'll see. They are much more coverage than I thought. Holy shit. More than I was expecting. I was expecting a little bit more sheer. I was wrong. They feel so nice, and they smell good too. They smell like coconut. These are cute. Come on, Colourpop X Hello Kitty. Okay, that's pretty, that's pretty, that's pretty. Let's go with Mikayla X Glamlite in the shade, the nude one. In the shade, the nude one. Because I want to like lighten it up a bit. It feels really nice. Nice and smooth. Consistency-wise, it's not sticky, but it's thick. It's like a thicker consistency than I was expecting. It's like more of a density to it, but it's not sticky. So it's like a thick gloss, but it's not sticky. So it's like kind of the perfect gloss texture. It's not like a lip oil. Doesn't feel like that like thin, lightweight kind. It feels like you can feel it on your lips. It's like a gloss. It's a fucking gloss, but it's not sticky. So that's all I ask for, is not sticky glosses, to be honest. That looks so pretty. And that is it, you guys. That's it. Testing all these new makeup goodies on my face. And honestly, I think I look fucking sickening. You know, honestly, I think that turned out really, really cool. I love how the eye look turned out. I love how the base turned out. The lips are gorgeously plump and perfect. Obviously, I'm gonna do my top products of the video for sure, but I will say that this video I'm really, really happy with because there was a lot less products that I disliked than usual. I feel like a lot of times when I'm doing videos like this, a ton of the time, there's so many products I just don't like. They just don't agree with me. I don't like the texture of them. I just don't like anything about them essentially. But I feel like with this video, there was so many products I loved that I was like kind of blown away. And I think a lot of it is because a lot of the stuff is influencer brand stuff. Not shading any like big brands at all, but I think that influencer collabs and products and like they, you know, influencers try really hard to make great stuff because they want something great for their audience. So I think I just appreciate that, and I can see that in the products themselves. So overall, like I'm genuinely really impressed with the products from today. But let me go and talk about the top picks of the day. In no particular order, by the way, no particular order. I have to say my Mikayla X Glamlite palette, I thought it was fantastic. The colors blended beautifully. The shimmers were so intense, and they were just honestly stunning. I think my eyes look fucking great. Like I genuinely do. And I think if you guys bought it, I know it's sold out, so shout out to them. Shout out to Mikayla and Glamlite for selling out. But I think if you guys bought it, you guys are gonna be really excited. As I said, for those reflective shimmery shades, definitely use a base if you have oily lids, because I can almost guarantee that it will crease on you because they're so emollient and high shine and reflective, and they have those oils in it that give it this gorgeous pop. But definitely use an eye primer with them and you guys will fucking be set for life. Next product I loved that I was like, holy crap, obsessed with is the Mario highlighter. Also, I love Mikayla's highlighter as well. Duh, they both look fucking great. But I want to give a shout out to Mario's highlighters. The soft glow highlighter in the shade golden. Like honestly, I'm so blown away with this. Like I'm so blown away with how stunning and like it looks and glassy on the skin. Like I can't even describe how much I love it. I just do. It's so reflective without glitter, but it's so lightweight, doesn't really emphasize my texture heavily. I mean, it's a highlighter. Every highlighter is gonna emphasize texture, but it doesn't pick up on my like raised parts, you know? It looks gorgeous. Like I have no bad things to say about this highlighter. I thought it was fucking amazing. Next, we have the Artist Couture multi-use powders. These fucking powders. Like honestly, this powder is going to be on my face very often. Transparently, it's gonna be on my face very often. It's so freaking pretty, and like the way it just like smoothed me over, and just everything about it was just like fucking ridiculous. Like honestly, everything about it was ridiculous. I'm gonna put it on again just because I'm getting oily. Look at that. Like, are you joking right now? Like, are you joking me right now? I love it. Also, guys, by the way, Artist Couture, I'm an affiliate with Artist Couture. In case you guys didn't know, you can use code MannyMua if you guys want to save any money on Artist Couture products. I don't really mention my codes ever for anything, but Artist Couture, great brand, love Angel, and I'm an affiliate with them in case you guys want to try some things out. And I would have to say those are probably my 3 top products of the video. Those would be my 3 favorites because they honestly just look, they all turn out great. Those are my top 3. It was hard to pick because honestly, I really liked mostly everything. There's definitely some learning curves with the cream products. I have to use those more to kind of get used to them more because I don't use a ton of cream stuff all the time. I use like cream blush, of course, but like cream bronzers, like with the sticks, I don't use them all the time, you know? So I have to just use them more, and so I can kind of play around and see what I think with them. But overall, I have to say that I am pretty freaking impressed with like basically everything I've tried, to be honest. And that does not happen. It does not happen in these kind of videos for me. I'm always very hypercritical, and like even though these people, they're in my industry, they're people I know, I'm still gonna critique their products as I would never like say like a product is fucking bomb as fuck if it wasn't. Like I'm not the type of person, you guys know I'm not like that. I'm super upfront and honest of what I think about everything, because at the end of the day, you guys, I have your back and I have your best interest at heart no matter what. Like I'm gonna make sure that you guys, if there's a product that I don't like, I'm gonna let you know I don't like it because I don't want you guys to spend your hard-earned money on it, you know? I'm always gonna keep it 100% real and honest, even if I know the people in real life and even if I'm friends with them. I can critique a product without being a dick. And that's what I would do. So overall, I have to say, like, I'm very impressed. Like I genuinely am. I'm so giddy and happy about it because a lot of times there's a lot of products that are flops in these videos, and most of these things weren't. Like if not all of them weren't. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty fucking happy. But that's what today's video is gonna be, you guys. I hope you guys had fun watching it. Let me know what you guys thought. Thought everything turned out honestly kind of sickening. Anyways, you guys, have a great rest of the night or day wherever you guys are, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys, I love you. Mwah. Hey guys. I need water. Hey guys. Hello. Hi guys. Hey guys. And there's definitely a, oh, not my brows. Come on, Manuel. Come on, I have to use my full name when I'm being a dumbass. What's happening? Why is there, do you guys hear like that noise? It's a leaf blower. What the fuck's going on? Would you guys be what? Oh, I don't know what I want to use. My eyes are creasing. The base is creasing. Oh, my eye like hurts. feel like there's like something happening in here. Should we add something else on top of that? No, what the fuck am I doing? Like, are you joking? Like, are you joking? Fuck me, bro. Anyway, have a great rest of the night or day where we get. Anyway, have a great rest of the night. I can't speak. I'm a pendeja. Barney. Barney's friends. Barney's friends. Let's all go to Dragonland. What's that from fucking... I'm mixing my cartoons.